Not all the excitement of the early West centered around cowboys and Indians or outlaws and peace officers. There were other conflicts, perhaps not so well known, but just as dramatic and just as important to the future of the country. Like the story you're about to hear of a woman who fought to avenge her husband and wound up winning a major battle everywhere for a woman's rights. It began in the frontier town of South Pass, territory of Wyoming, in the gun-toting year of 1869. Men gambled their lives on finding gold. Others, like storekeeper John Morris, gambled their life savings grub-staking men like
Steve Nelson. You're arraigned here on charges for defrauding John Morris, the storekeeper, of his legitimate half-interest in the Minnetonka mine. Well, now, that's a pretty serious accusation.
Your Honor, the defendant pleads not guilty and asks that the charges against him be dismissed for lack of evidence.
Your Honor.
Mr. Prosecutor?
There's plenty of evidence to support these charges. John Morris grub-staked Steve Nelson.
Oh, there was a written agreement?
No, sir, but I have witnesses who will testify.
Well, sure, I got my outfit at John Morris's store, but I paid for everything. Cash on the barrelhead.
Well, in the absence of a written agreement, it comes down to one man's opinion against another.
The claim that Nelson located was legally filed in both names.
There's no mention in the records of John Morris.
No, sir, because those papers were tampered with. The files in the recorder's office were rifled.
Your Honor, I have here a signed statement from the county recorder, who is regrettably confined to his bed with a bad case of laryngitis. In his opinion, it would be impossible to rifle the office files and change the existing records without being detected.
Your Honor, if you will order those files produced in court.
The court is willing to accept the opinion of the county recorder in this matter.
John Morris produced the capital for the necessary development work.
All it took was 2 arms and a strong back.
But there was machinery.
A drill, a couple of shovels.
Enough to use up John Morris's savings.
The contents of a piggy bank.
Your Honor, as representative of the people of this territory, I demand that Steve Nelson be brought to trial.
Now, look here, young fella, you're new around here. You'd know better than to try to intimidate the court. Now, any further such demands from you, and I'll hold you in contempt.
Your Honor, denial of justice in this case can well affect the whole future welfare of this territory.
And so can the dragging of useless litigation through the courts, wasting the taxpayers' money.
I agree. Case dismissed. Court will adjourn.
If you'd like to reconvene at the Buckhorn, the drinks are on me.
Sorry, John. You did your best.
It's outrageous a man like that should hold the office of judge.
Well, McGreevy's got him right where he wants him.
There must be something we can do.
There is. Pull up stakes and get out of here.
John?
Yeah?
Did you mean what you just said?
About leaving Wyoming? Yes.
Where would we go?
Back where we came from. Back to New England, where a man can lead a respectable life.
I hate to think of leaving here. I've grown to love this country. I think of it as home.
Esther, what's the good of scenery if a man can't make an honest living for himself and his family? What's all the ruckus?
Lucretia Mott and her suffragettes.
What'll that silly woman think of next?
I don't think she's so silly. She's fighting for what she believes in, women's rights.
She ought to be trying to get some decent law and order in this town.
Maybe this is her way of getting it.
Hello, Esther. Evening, John.
Hello, Lucretia.
Come along, Esther. We have work to do before we leave here. "14 glass chimneys and 5 lamps. Seven bolts of calico and 3 of gingham.
If you try and unload all of this, you're going to lose money.
Lost so much already, it doesn't much matter.
Hello, Lucretia.
Good evening, Esther. Can I come in?
Well, of course.
Now, you folks go right on with your work. I just want to have a few words with John. I heard about what happened in court today. What are you planning to do about it?
Esther and I are leaving here for good.
Running away?
You can call it that.
Well, why don't you stay and fight?
Lucretia, I've been fighting ever since I came here 2 years ago. And the result? I've got less than when I started. 7 whisk rooms.
If you want to clean this town up, there's just one way to do it. Help women get the votes.
Lucretia, you know my feelings on that subject. Politics are a man's domain.
Parrot talk.
A woman's place is in the home.
Well, then what is Esther doing here?
Well, this is a family enterprise.
Oh, now look, John.
And we'd like to get this inventory finished tonight.
Poor John, he's suffering from an old disease, maleness.
All right, all right.
Now, in my opinion, John, you'd show much more maleness if, instead of repeating those old, worn-out sentiments, you'd stand up for what you honestly and truly believe in your heart is right. And you know you do, John.
Yeah, there's a soapbox over there, Lucretia.
We'll put you on it when you go to battle for us.
6 mugs.
We think that the Wyoming legislature would pass a suffrage bill if we just had the right man to present one. And now we do have.
4 vases and 4 pitchers.
It's you.
What are you talking about?
Why, you're just the ideal man to lead a crusade like that. A man folks respect as well as like.
How many pitchers did I say?
I'm sorry, John. I was listening to Lucretia.
He said 4 vases. Well, how about it, John? Are you willing to stand for office?
I'm sorry, Lucretia. We're pulling out.
Esther, you know how much this could mean, not only for Wyoming, but for the whole country. Now tell John he's got to do it. It's his moral duty.
Well, Lucretia, I think this is something my husband should decide for himself.
Well, I hope you change your mind, John. Good night.
Good night, Lucretia.
There's a piece of paper around this rock. It's a note. This is a warning, Morris. Get out of town and stay out, or we'll make it hot for you.
Let me see that.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to find out who's responsible for this.
You cannot fight McGreevy and his gang alone.
Well, one thing's certain, I'm not leaving.
Good. Then maybe you will be our candidate. It's the only way to deal with these people.
I'd like to see you do it.
All right, I will. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm not a politician. I'm just a plain citizen interested in clean government. Hey! And if I'm elected, I promise to do everything in my power to drive the crooks and highbinders out of this territory.
Hey, Morris! When did you join the suffragettes?
When I made up my mind, it was the only way to fight men like you. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the only ammunition our opponents have to offer.
Much obliged, man.
Have another one. It's on me.
Well, maybe just one more.
Who are you voting for, Jim?
Ain't quite made up my mind, Ben.
Just make sure you don't vote more than once.
See you, Ben.
How McGreevy has the nerve to...
Well, how's the temperance candidate? Giving out white ribbons for votes? How can you stand it, Mrs. Morris, being married to such a holy man?
Get moving, Nelson.
Lips that touch liquor will never touch mine.
I said get moving.
Oh, excuse me, Mr. Billings. I sure didn't mean to get in the way of a vote for Honest John. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Billings. Gosh, I don't know how that happened. Here, let me get your hat. Here's your hat, Mr. Billings. Mr. Billings, you shouldn't lose your temper, not on election day. Here. This will cool you off. Have a sip. Or take it all. All right.
I'll see who it is.
We won, Lucretia. John won the election.
Wonderful. That should be just the medicine for John.
Right.
He won, Esther. He won.
He's gone, Lucretia. John's dead.
John Morris. Come on out, John. Come on. Come on, John.
We understand how you feel, Esther, but we wish you'd think it over about leaving. For a while, at least.
I have thought it over. But you belong here, Esther. This has become home to you. You've said so many times.
It's not home anymore.
We've persuaded Governor Lee to introduce a suffrage bill in the legislature. If it passes, things could be very different in this territory.
It'll never pass.
It might, if we had someone there to fight for it. Don't you want to finish what you and John set out to do?
John was right to begin with. You can't fight men like McGreevy with speeches about equal rights, and if I'd listened to him, he might be alive today. Now, all I want to do is get away from here and forget. I can.
What about Steve Nelson's trial? Certainly you'll stay for that.
You bet I will. And for the hanging, I expect to follow it. This is one case Judge Wheeler won't dismiss for lack of evidence.
And now, Mrs. Morris, would you be so kind as to tell the court in your own words exactly what happened at that point?
At that point, he drew a gun and shot my husband in the back. It was cold-blooded murder.
Objection. Conclusion of the witness.
Sustained.
Your witness, Mr. McGreevy?
No questions.
That'll be all, Mrs. Morris.
I don't understand this. They're not fighting.
Your Honor, in light of the evidence presented in this preliminary hearing, the prosecution requests that the defendant in this case be brought to trial for first-degree murder.
If the court please, we'd like to call the defendant to the stand.
Raise your right hand. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
All right, Mr. Nelson, let's see if we can't save the taxpayers some money and the court a little time. Now, you've heard the evidence the prosecution offered. Half a dozen people testified that you shot and killed John Morris here in South Pass on Election Day. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
Then you plead guilty to a murder charge.
Oh, no, sir. That shooting was in the line of duty.
Duty?
Well, I was officially assigned to guard the polling place during the election. Morris was interfering with me in the performance of my duty.
I object, Your Honor. There's no evidence that this man was working as a guardian of the law.
Your Honor, may I remind you that as Registrar of Voters, you yourself appointed Steve Nelson a poll watcher on the day of election?
So I did. It had slipped my mind for the moment.
Your Honor, we concede that the defendant in this case was a little overzealous in discharging his responsibility. But we submit that under the circumstances, a charge of murder is wholly unwarranted. We ask the court to release the defendant and render a verdict of justifiable homicide.
Your Honor, I object. This is not a defense. It's a cheap legal trick. I demand that Nelson stand trial for murder.
Order. Order in the court. The court will stand in recess while I consider this question.
How long a recess?
Until I come to a decision.
That could take forever.
Then who is the judge here, you or me? The court is in recess until further notice.
I didn't think they'd dare.
I didn't either. A lot of things I've been wrong about. Come on.
Where are we going?
See the governor.
The governor?
John couldn't run away. I can't either.
Then you're back in the fight?
I certainly am, and this time I'm staying in it till we win.
Wait for me!
And as you all know, endorsement of the suffrage bill by this committee would virtually ensure its passage by the legislature. And so I ask you, in the interests of justice and good government, to grant that endorsement.
Women are too flighty, scatterbrained. You couldn't trust them with a vote.
What's the meaning of this?
Are you Governor Lee?
I am.
I'm Esther Morris of South Pass. I'm sorry to break in like this, but I heard that you were debating the suffrage bill, and I had something I wanted to say before you made your final decision.
So you're Esther Morris. I knew your husband, a fine man. Gentlemen, I think this lady should be heard. Mrs. Morris?
This is not the time or place for demonstrations.
I'm not here to demonstrate, sir. I'm here to try and do something about the lawlessness and the corruption that infest this territory, and I know of only one sure way to do that. Give women the legal right to a say in things.
You really think passing this bill would put an end to all our troubles?
Only the good Lord can do that, sir. But at least this bill will enlist all women on the side of law and order.
All women? What makes you so sure of that?
They have to vote that way. They have no choice. Men can sometimes solve their problems with their fists or with a gun. But women have to find peaceful means because they're weak and often helpless. I don't say that women won't make mistakes, but in the long run, they will bring to politics in this territory the point of view of those interested in building up, not tearing down, of preserving, not destroying. Gentlemen, give women a chance to fight for what they believe in. Give them a chance to defend their homes with the only weapon they can wield effectively. Give them the vote. Thank you for listening.
I'm proud of you, honey.
Mrs. Morris, you're a very effective speaker.
Oh,
I have a feeling this committee will endorse the suffrage bill.
Oh, I hope so.
You should be in politics yourself.
Never. There is one thing you could do for me, though, Governor Lee. Something important to the people of South Pass.
If it's within my power, why don't you wait for me in my office? I should be through here presently.
I'll be there.
Court will come to order. The court is now ready to make a ruling in respect to the case of Territory versus Steve Nelson. And the court finds that the defendant was actually serving as an officer of the law at the time of the alleged murder. And therefore, what is the meaning of this intrusion? Court is in session.
I don't know what you are about to rule on, Judge Wheeler, but in any case, it wouldn't be legal. Here is an order from Governor Lee removing you as judge and appointing me to serve in your place. If you don't mind, I'll take over right now.
Well, I had it coming to me. I've been a disgrace to my profession.
The gavel, please.
Once a man starts slipping, well, I'm glad to be replaced.
Steve Nelson, step up, please.
Your Honor, I protest. This court is prejudiced against Steve Nelson.
You're right, Mr. McGreevy. I am prejudiced. So much so that I have arranged to have Steve Nelson's case transferred to Judge Simpson's court in Laramie. You'll find Judge Simpson's only prejudice is against injustice.
Your Honor, the Nelson case can be taken off the calendar.
Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Nelson asked for what he got. But I want you all to know that I didn't ask for this job. Governor Lee persuaded me to take it. However, now that I have got it, I intend to take it seriously. Now, that means that from now on, this court will be a court of law, and anyone who tries to influence it will find himself in serious trouble. Do I make myself clear, Mr. McGreevy? Next case, Mr. Billings.
Yes, sir. Widowed and riding side saddle. Esther Morris of South Pass practically stampeded the Wyoming legislature into granting women the right to vote and was appointed the first female judge in the United States. And all this happened in 1869, more than 50 years before the Union got around to granting woman suffrage. Our story today is about the first, the most talked about, the most written about, yet the least known about, of the early California outlaws. From his mountain hideout, he carried on the exploits that have become part of our colorful Western lore. That man was Joaquin Murrieta, the Eagle in the Rocks.
That is quite a big reward. Oh, congratulations, Joaquin. They raised the price on your head from $5,000 to $10,000.
That's very flattering.
They are blaming you for the massacre of the 5 miners near Sonora.
Well, naturally. Even bad weather is laid at my door.
It is a good thing that your door is well hidden and well protected.
That's a lot of money. And so many people facing starvation. It must be a great temptation.
Not for 10 times 10,000 would one of our people betray Murrieta.
Did you bring this?
See?
You did well to bring it. Here. I'll take you back to town.
Oh, it wouldn't be safe for you to show yourself in San Lorenzo.
Nobody knows what I look like. Most people think that I have 2 horns and a tail.
I will go with you.
No, Manuel. Your hand is practically a calling card.
If you were recognized as Three-Finger Jack, they would surely know that he is Murrieta.
I think we should take our men and go into town and kill off the gringos.
That is not our way, Manuel. You know that. Let's go.
I say what I've been saying right along. How much more are we going to take from Murrieta and his cutthroats? How much more than killing 5 innocent miners? I am telling you that now is the time to get rid of that murderer once and for all.
Well, how do you figure to do that, Joe? Well, nobody's ever caught up with him or even knows what he looks like.
There's only one way to do it. Instead of wasting time trying to find that one cave in 10,000 that Murrieta's holed up in, we go after the people that give him shelter. They're just as guilty as he is.
Are you suggesting that the people of San Lorenzo attack all the native Californians in town?
Why not? They got it coming.
Just a minute, Pa. Look, I knew you were fired up on the subject, but I didn't think you'd get around to inciting a massacre.
If they clean out peaceable, there won't be no massacre. Otherwise...
Otherwise what?
Otherwise, we wipe them out.
Looks like you and your boy don't see eye to eye, Joe.
Him and me don't see eye to eye on a lot of things.
Look, those people over on the other side of town aren't bothering anyone.
Hey, you. If you like that rabble so much, why don't you go over to native town and live with them?
Look, it's time you realize that the war with Mexico is over for nearly 2 years.
My boy is forgetting that his brother was killed in that war.
I'm not forgetting anything, Pa. But he was a soldier, killed by soldiers in the line of duty. Now, the people on the other side of town didn't do it.
How come you're always taking sides against me?
I'm not taking sides, Pa. I'm just trying to stop you from doing a terrible thing.
He has courage. I wish there were more like him.
Gotta be coming out soon. And if he's so much in love with native town, we'll make him a present of it.
Here he comes. What's the idea?
I have seen this one before. He's a friend. I'll take him to Morietta.
Visitors are coming, Joaquin. The girl Raquel. She is driving a wagon. I think there is a man in back.
Well, when they get to the end of the arroyo, blindfold the man and bring them here.
I think there is no need of a blindfold. He looks like he's dead.
Have I been out long?
Since last night.
Thanks for the medical attention.
Thank Raquel. She brought you here this morning and patched you up.
Thanks, senorita.
Yesterday, I heard you speak in our defense, Mr. Andrews.
You're Joaquin Murrieta.
Mm-hmm. And you are the son of that rabble-rouser in San Lorenzo who blames me for the murder of those 5 miners. It's no secret that I have an army back in these hills. Right now, it's the biggest army in California. If the people of San Lorenzo try to carry out their threats, we'll have to move in. And I'm afraid a lot of people will get hurt, including your father.
But my father hasn't always been like that. But when my brother was killed, well, Pa took it pretty bad. He's been blaming all native Californians for what's happened to his son.
Many of us lost dear ones in the war, and since, not all of us can afford the luxury of bitterness.
She watched her father and mother shot down by drunken riffraff.
I'm sorry.
Don't waste your sympathy, senor. It is not an unusual story. Joaquin himself saw his brother hanged without a trial.
We'll talk again some other time.
Senorita? Could I have a drink of water? I wanted to thank you again for helping me.
I would have done the same for any animal that was hurt.
Look, if you're going to hate me for something that a lot of other people have done, including my own father, well, then that makes you just about as narrow-minded as he is.
I'm sorry, senor.
You know, I was wondering, maybe it was the boy's brother who fired the gun that shot off my fingers.
Sure, Manuel, sure. And maybe it was your bullet that stopped him for good. Who knows?
See? You know, I got even with him pretty fast, huh?
I wonder if I could get to the boy's father and try to reason with him, you know?
There is only one way to reason with a man like that. If you win, there are no arguments.
And if you lose?
Se acabó, it's all over. So what is the difference?
Joaquin? His bandages will have to be changed. It is better if I stay here a while.
Hmm. Are you asking me or telling me?
He needs care.
I think maybe she is sweet on the young gringo, huh?
No. It is not for that reason I wish to stay.
No, perhaps it's Garcia who's the reason, huh? You have my permission. Manuel.
Si.
Order 20 men to saddle up and be ready to leave first thing in the morning.
Where are we going?
Well, if you can hide your hand, we are going to San Lorenzo.
To San Lorenzo? For what?
To, kidnap the boy's father.
You are becoming more famous every day, Joaquin. They have raised your price another $5,000. It's now $15,000.
Life was far less complicated when I was a poor $100 outlaw. Manuel.
¿Sí?
Be right with you.
Yes? I came about your son.
What about him?
Maybe you'd like to know why he didn't come home last night.
I know why he didn't come home. He's a young fool.
Your boy didn't come home last night because he was hurt.
Hurt bad?
He'll live.
How'd it happen?
He was beaten up by some of your friends, Mr. Andrews.
What do you mean, my friends?
And some of the people in that crowd you were steaming up yesterday evidently don't like some of the things your boy stands for. That was their way of showing it.
Well, just because he stood up to me ain't no reason to beat him up.
I don't think the beating he took hurt him half as much as your slap in the face.
Where is he?
At my place. I'll take you to him.
All right, I'll lock up. Where's your place?
It's back in the hills.
Mine, or is it a ranch?
Neither. I live in a cave. Don't do anything foolish. Did you say something about locking up, Mr. Andrews?
Yes.
Oh, Joe. Where you going?
These are friends of mine.
Friends?
Well, they're friends of my boy.
The way I hear it, friends of your boy are no friends of yours.
Well, they got some land that I'm interested in, and I'm going out to look it over.
I see. I was just wondering.
Hasta luego, señor sheriff.
Bienvenido.
Where's my son?
How's your patient?
He's better. I think it is only his heart that still hurts a little.
Hello, son.
I'm sorry you got beat up. As soon as you're feeling better, I'll take you home.
I'm not going home with you, Pa. Not ever.
Tom, if it's about that slap, I'm sorry.
You just don't understand, do you? You never did understand.
Look, don't go blaming me because you got beat up. You kept your fool mouth shut instead of spouting that nonsense.
If you weren't my father, I suppose I'd hate you. But now, I just feel sorry for you.
What stuff have you been feeding him? What have you done to him?
I? It was you who did it, Mr. Andrews.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, it's very simple. Your boy is ashamed that you're his father.
That is not true. Go on, Todd, tell him. Well, you've been acting real brave, Murrieta. With your whole gang around to back you up.
Not as brave as you, Mr. Andrews, trying to rouse a whole town against a handful of frightened people.
A handful of troublemakers. No wonder you and them are so close. Always helping one another. Them hiding you out, you giving them gold. Stolen gold. Well, I don't know what you plan to do with me. But someday someone is going to get you and your whole rotten army. Then San Lorenzo will be a better place to live.
You're not trying to make San Lorenzo a better place to live. You're looking for revenge.
Well, aren't you?
Well, maybe I am, but not against innocent people. You want to get back at the world, at anyone, because you lost a son in the war.
Fancy words! Too bad they come from an outlaw.
An outlaw, yes, but not a criminal. There is a difference.
Not at the end of a rope.
I'm sorry I brought you here, Mr. Andrews. I thought when you saw what your vicious tongue had done to your own son, I could reason with you. But you're like all the bigots from the beginning of time. A sick little mind poisoned by hatred.
Those innocent miners that you murdered in cold blood would sure be interested in hearing Murrieta speak his piece.
You're sure it was Murrieta who killed him?
I am so sure that I had the price on your head raised $5,000.
Mr. Andrews, we are going for another ride.
What do you want?
Just looking around, if you don't mind.
We do mind. We don't hold with snoopers.
I'm no snooper. I figured on doing a little prospecting. I just want to see how a successful claim is run. Have you had it very long?
Long enough. Get on your horse, mister. We're busy.
Uh-huh. So this is how it's done, huh? Very interesting. The Golden Bell. Isn't this the claim where the owners were killed recently?
What are you after, mister?
The men who killed them. See, I don't like people pinning murder on me. It can give a man a bad name.
Murrieta.
That's right. Now, who's going to be the spokesman?
I'll tell you who.
Up, senores. Up, up. Before you jump, you should see maybe where you will land, eh?
What? No spokesman? All right, Manuel, take over. Oh, this is Manuel Garcia. You may have heard of him. Three-Finger Jack, he's called. He knows many ways of making a man talk.
It's just a little game. First an ear.
Such a nice-looking ear.
No, not him. Him.
Not him. He's got a nice looking ear, too.
Manuel. Maybe this one.
This one? Oh, these ears already cropped, huh?
The horse thief, huh? Carve out your eyes.
Don't talk!
We kill him. We do.
Tie them up, Manuel. Well, Mr. Andrews, you heard.
He refused to stay behind.
I'm glad he could make it. You've been shouting a lot about killing the murderers of those miners, Mr. Andrews. Well, here they are. Here's a gun.
I'm no executioner.
Mm-hmm. Only against people who can't fight back.
You're right about me. I just now found that out. If there's anything that I can do to make up for what I've done.
You can start by taking those men back into San Lorenzo and seeing that they get a fair trial. And one more thing, Mr. Andrews. The little matter of the reward for the capture of the killers. Huh?
I'll give it to my son. You'll see that you get it.
That's good, Mr. Andrews. That's good. Divide this gold among yourselves and give this to Father Jaranza. He'll know what to do with it. Adios.
Adios, amigo.
Joaquin Murrieta obviously never sat for a portrait, but there's a whole gallery of pictures of him by various artists, working from memory or imagination. Our own favorite is this painting by Charles Knoll. The original, formerly in possession of the Wells Fargo Bank, hangs today on the walls of the Press and Union League Club of San Francisco. For those of you who like murder mysteries, here's a real chiller that baffled the waterfront police of San Francisco for many months. It's still referred to as the case of Captain Pegleg. Sansom Street, San Francisco, 1888. The tides no longer wash against it as they did in the gold rush days. But to the men who sail the seven seas, it's still the waterfront. Sooner or later, every deep-sea sailor finds his way here.
Hello, Rue.
Wasn't a big flirt.
You thought you left me to the sharks, didn't you, Roof? You and your mates.
but I fooled you. I come through. All except for this.
'Twas every man Jack for himself, Court.
Oh, sure, Roof. And the devil take the hindmost. I still got the scar on my skull where you hit me with the oar when I tried to climb aboard.
There was only room on the raft for 6, you know that.
Glad to see you've been promoted to first mate, Logan. The big Minerva, ain't it?
How would you be knowing that?
I've been keeping track of all of you. Ain't much else to do. A swab with a peg leg. Bust ashore.
Look, Court, I got a man waiting on the wharf.
Oh, sure, Roof. I understand. I just wanted to say ahoy. For old time's sake. Why, thank you, Roof. Thank you.
Maybe when I'm in port again, we'll...
Maybe.
I don't know. I heard a shot, and there he is. I heard a shot.
I heard a shot, too. I came running.
Dead?
Shot in the back.
Nobody leaves. Shooting. Frisk everybody. I was crossing the street. I heard a shot, but I couldn't tell you where it came from.
Just stopped and talked to me. Gave me 8 bits. I started playing again. Homeward Bound, of all tunes. Then I heard a shot and he pitched forward.
Nothing on these. You find anything? All right, move on. Move on. All right, move on. You stay here. I'll go notify headquarters. Have him move to the morgue.
Four dead. 2 more.
What's the matter down here, Sergeant? This is the 4th killing of that kind in the past 6 months.
The waterfront's tough.
Sure it is. But your beat's turning into a regular shooting gallery.
But what can I do, Lieutenant? It don't make sense. There's never any fight. Nobody's ever robbed. Suddenly, right in broad daylight, the sailor gets shot in the back. Don't make sense.
Murder with no motive. Sounds like a good story.
There's got to be a motive. A man just doesn't fire a .38 in someone's back for nothing.
They were all killed by a .38?
Yes, whatever helped, that is.
And they were all sailors.
Well, in this part of town, anywhere you point a gun, you hit a sailor.
Well, what can you give the paper?
Nothing, just what you find in the blotter.
Rufus Logan. Identified as first mate of the brig Minerva. Shot and killed by unknown assailant on corner of Sampson and California Street. Rufus Logan. Wait a minute. Wasn't he one of the men who survived the wreck of the whaler Undine a couple of years ago?
Could be.
I'm sure of it. Made their way back to port from the middle of the South Pacific on a small raft. A fantastic story.
Yes, it does seem to sort of ring a bell.
This way's a real piece in the paper. Thank you, Lieutenant. You made my day worthwhile.
Raft survivor meets death by bullet. Rufus Logan, first mate of the brig Minerva.
You remember me telling you about him?
He was one of the 6.
Yes. If it hadn't been for him, we'd probably none of us have come through. He sure had what it took.
So did you. How strange to be killed on a city street after surviving that terrible experience at sea. Services at Seaman's Church Institute.
When?
Well, this afternoon at 4 o'clock.
I'll knock off early and go then.
You must have thought a great deal of him.
Now, as a matter of fact, I'm sure I hated him. He was brutal and inhuman. But he did help save my life. Least I can do is pay my last respects.
John Starkweather.
Charlie Tetlow.
I was hoping you'd show up, John, so I could talk to you.
I just happened to read about it in the papers.
Oh, it's a terrible thing, John, this shooting.
Yes. Charlie, I don't recall you having had any special love for Logan.
I hated his guts. But do you realize that he's the fourth one of us to be murdered in the streets of Frisco?
Us?
The six that survived the Undine.
No, I didn't realize that.
You and me are the only ones left, John. I'll tell you, there's something behind this.
No, Ruth has just had an awful lot of enemies.
Well, what about Carl Johansson? A kinder man never lived. And Billy Drummond, why, he was everybody's friend. And the same with Marty. And now they're all dead, John. They're all shot in the back.
Charlie, let's go inside. I believe the service is starting.
All right.
O eternal God, who alone spreadest out the heavens and rulest the raging of the sea, we commend unto thee the soul of our brother departed, whose stormy passage of life is over and has now come safely into port.
I still think we ought to go to the police.
And tell them what?
That somebody's gunning for us.
Now listen.
John, you and me are next on the list. Now, I know it.
I think you need a good drink, Charlie. Come on, I'll buy you one.
Have another. On me.
No, thank you, Charlie. I've got to be going home.
Oh, please, not yet, John. Oh, I don't feel like being alone.
It's about my dinner time. Guess my wife will be waiting for me.
Oh, you married?
Yes, I've been married for about 6 months. As a matter of fact, there's a little one on the way now.
Well, you gotta have another drink. Come on, John.
Some other time. When are you sailing?
Our ship's in dry dock now. I hope it gets out soon. This city's getting on my nerves.
Look me up before you do leave, will you, Charlie? I'm just around here on Montgomery Street.
John Starkweather, commission merchant. Well,
I'll be seeing you.
I hope so. I still think we ought to go to the police.
Sorry I'm late, honey. I stopped off and had a drink after the service with an old friend, Charlie Tetlow.
Oh, ship's carpenter on the Undine.
How did you know that?
Well, darling, I read those clippings so many times I know all the names by heart. There's Carl Johansson, bosun's mate, William Drummond, helmsman, Martin Strome, ship's cooper. Were they all there today, too?
No, dear.
Out to sea? John, is there something wrong?
No, why?
Well, you seem so upset.
Honey, a funeral isn't the most cheerful occasion.
Oh, here, let me do that. You're all thumbs.
Lydia.
What is it?
Honey, nothing is ever going to come between us.
You say Logan was a shipmate?
Yes, aboard the Undine, like all the others. Now they're all dead. All four of them, shot in the back.
Have you any suspicions?
Yes, that I'm going to be next.
No, I mean, can you think of anyone who'd have a reason?
You're the police. It's your job to protect people, isn't it?
We're just as anxious to clear this up as you.
Well, then do something. Do something. Don't just sit there and let him pick us off.
Look, my friend...
1, 2, 3, 4. And soon it'll be 5. And that'll be me, Charlie Tetlow.
Make a note of the name, Sergeant.
It's Tetlow, Tetlow. I'm a ship's carpenter on a schooner Mary Bell. M.A. Well, you know how that goes. We sail tomorrow. I just got me orders.
Well, I suppose that makes you happy.
Oh, I just wish it was today.
Yes, you look like a little change might do you good.
I suppose I'm a darn fool, John, worrying so.
Well, you know what they say. All sailors are superstitious.
Not you.
Well, that's because I'm a landlubber now.
Don't you ever miss the sea?
No. See, everything I care about in the world is right here. Well, goodbye, Charlie.
Oh, goodbye, John.
Good luck.
Well, thank you. Same to you. Right. I'll have one more for a chaser. Right.
Had to be someone Tetlow recognized. He was running for dear life when he was shot.
According to the coroner's report, the bullet only winged him. He died of heart failure.
Poor guy. I wish he could have given us a clue.
Well, he lived long enough to mumble a name, Undine, the ship that went down.
So?
So I went down to the files of the Maritime Exchange and dug this out. It's a list of the crew that sailed on our last voyage. And these are the 6 who survived the wreck.
Johansson, Drummond, Martin, Logan, Tetlow.
The names all tally.
John Starkweather.
Commission merchant, 315 Montgomery Street.
We're too late to reach him at his office.
He lives on Rincon Hill.
And let's get going. Sergeant, take over the desk.
Yes, sir.
Charlie Tetlow? Well, yes, I know him.
When did you last see him?
This afternoon. He dropped in my office to say goodbye. His ship is sailing tomorrow.
He won't be on it. Charlie Tetlow was shot and killed on Sansom Street only a few hours ago. Had Tetlow ever expressed any fears to you, Mr. Starkweather, that his life was in danger?
Yes, he had.
When?
At Rufus Logan's funeral about a month ago.
What'd he say?
He said he was afraid that we might be next. You see, Logan wasn't the first of our shipmates to meet a bad end.
The 4th, to be exact.
That's right.
Why didn't you come to the police, Mr. Starkweather?
Well, I didn't see any reason to.
4 of your former shipmates had been killed under identical circumstances, and you saw no reason to come to the police.
Why could I tell you that you didn't already know?
Aren't you worried for your own safety?
Not particularly.
That's surprising.
Look, I just put it down as a jinx.
Are you still of that opinion, since Tetlow's death?
Well, now I don't know what to think. Look, gentlemen, if you'd like to discuss this further, I'll be very happy to come down to headquarters. You can call me at my office.
All right, Mr. Starkweather. Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, ma'am.
Now, Lydia, I don't want you to worry about this.
But you never told me about the others.
Well, honey, a man has to have some secrets from his wife.
Jonathan, I'm frightened.
Don't be. Nothing is going to happen to me.
Well, how can you tell?
I have too much to live for.
Well, if he's not worried, he ought to be.
Maybe we should put a bodyguard on him.
We don't know that there's any immediate danger. It could be months or a year before anything happens.
Any objection to my doing some sleuthing on my own?
What did you have in mind?
Finding the man who's toting that 38.
You go right ahead.
It's like pea soup out.
Mr. Brophy?
Mr. Starkweather?
Have a seat, please. Yes.
This message was just delivered by a boy.
A notice to come to the appraiser's building this afternoon in regard to some dutiable goods. What goods are they talking about?
I have no idea.
We're not expecting any consignment, not that I know of.
You want me to check on it?
No, that's all right. I'll drop in myself after lunch. Yes. Thank you.
I talked to the owners of the former owners, that is, of the Undine. Thought they might be able to shed some light on this business.
Oh, and could they?
Weren't even aware of it. Their interest in the Undine ended when she went to the bottom with a full cargo.
And all hands. Save 6.
I wonder.
What?
Has it ever occurred to you, Starkweather, that some of the others may have survived?
Well, even if they had, I'm sure the company would have learned about it.
I have a list of the ship's roster.
This is like reading the headstones in a graveyard. Captain Prestwick. He went down with the ship. First mate, the same thing. Judson, Gavin, they were trapped below decks. Barnaby Quirt. I still wake up nights thinking about him. He managed to clear the wreck, but he tried to climb aboard our life raft. It was overcrowded. He nearly capsized it. It was Logan that hit him on the head with an oar. Then he went down. That was the last we saw of him. Compton, Jessup, their bodies were recovered later. No. They're all dead.
Then who is stalking the streets?
I don't know. But whoever he is, he's sure smart.
Smarter than the police.
Maybe he'll lay off for a while now.
Or else strike quickly. Can I take you to lunch?
Oh, no, thank you. I'm just going to grab a quick bite. I have to stop in at the appraiser's building.
Well, did you find any clues? Now maybe you won't think the police are so dumb.
Wasted a whole morning when I should have been writing my column.
Why don't you do something on the weather?
Well, I better think of something or I'm going to get fired. How about the weather?
Ah, get out of here, will you?
Hi. Hi. I was just going by, and I thought to myself, I'll bet there's some interesting stories about tattooing.
Oh, I could tell you plenty of stories, mister.
You've been at it a long time?
Well, ever since I've been old enough to use a needle. You know the tattooed lady in the circus?
Oh, sure.
That's my work.
Really?
You pick any design that suits your fancy, mister, and I'll execute it for you.
Oh, well, I didn't have that in mind. You see, I'm a newspaper reporter.
Oh, well, maybe the name of your newspaper tattooed across your arm in this
No,
style.
I don't think so. I might change jobs.
Well, men change girls, so what?
The next one doesn't mind?
Well, if you got any problem, mister, come to me. I'll fix it for you. I'm an expert at retouch work. Guy in here had that name Undine changed to Nadine. When I got through, you wouldn't have known.
Undine?
Yeah, beautiful job.
Well, what was he like?
Oh, had a peg leg, an old sailor.
What was his name?
What was a funny name? It was Quirt.
Barnaby Quirt. Where you go? Appraiser's building.
Barnaby Quirt.
He had a .38 revolver concealed in this wooden leg. And this wire that ran up to his pocket pulled the trigger. 5 bullets found their mark. The 6th just missed.
And that winds up the case of Captain Pegleg.
In Reno, Nevada, at Harold's Club, there's a famous exhibit of guns. From it, we borrowed this one. Yes, here it is. The actual murder weapon you've just heard about. Unique in the history of the West.
Whenever Christmas time comes around, it brings to mind familiar things. Ornaments of all types and sizes, gifts hidden behind colorful wrappings, and of course the Christmas tree itself. And they're familiar sounds too, the happy sounds of carols, of children's laughter, and the joyful ringing of bells. Even the rugged saints and sinners of California's gold rush mining camps pause to think of Christmas and to the sound of bells. Which leads to our story. We call it A Bell for Volcano.
Well, folks, that concludes the services. Oh, wait a minute. I got a few words to say yet. This is the day which the Lord hath wrought. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. We used to call that shack a church. Wasn't much, but at least it had a roof on it. Now it's gone. We're all out here under God's blue heaven. Now, I ain't complaining about his judgment. Hey! Hey, yo! Hey!
It's a fine thing, busting up the Reverend's remarks.
You see that horse there? It's mine. My brand and my saddle.
Well, who's arguing?
Well, didn't you see him try to run off with it? No.
Horse stealing? That's a hanging offense.
I didn't steal nothing.
Down under where I hail from, you catch a thief, you find a tree.
I didn't do it. I just made a mistake. Well, you made one mistake too many.
Oh, wait a minute! Wait a minute! You can't hang a man on Sunday.
He stole my horse on Sunday.
You got an answer to that?
I spent all my money last night buying whiskey in her saloon, and I ain't over it yet. I couldn't tell one horse from another. Oh, you never owned a horse. Come on.
No. Just a minute, Floyd. Look at him. Now, where'd he ever get the gall to steal a horse in broad daylight? Right out in front of God and everybody.
Let us pray! Lord, you said, let him who is without sin amongst you cast the first stone. And you well know we got a camp full of sinners. Some is worse than others. You gave us a sign when all we had as a church went up in smoke. Now you've sent us another sign. But we're so busy digging for gold and calling names that we forgot that a town ain't a town without a church for sinners to get cured in. Lord, please forgive this scrawny skunk as much as possible and show us a way to get a church, a real church, between now and Christmas. And there ain't much time. Amen.
Now, get going while you're able.
Well, that uses up my part of Sunday. The rest is all yours, Maggie.
Okay, come on, fellas.
Thank you. Preacher did good this morning.
Oh, yeah.
He was.
All right, fellas. Dry morning, wet afternoon. First drink is on the house.
Let's go.
You girls get on back here and help me pour.
Hey, how come all of a sudden you're so generous, Maggie?
Oh, I don't know. You might say I got religion.
You?
Me. Now, everybody drink up.
Another one?
You'll have to wait till I make my speech. Now, listen, everybody. You all heard Preacher Davidson, how bad we need a church. And we're gonna get him one.
Who's we?
Us. Including you, Whitey. That is, unless you're heading back home to Australia, which you ain't. Because if you do, you'll be back in that jail you busted out of.
I'm no jailbird, Maggie.
Well, I don't see any angel wings on your shoulders. All right, now who's gonna be the first one to shower down? Well, now, what's the matter? You rather have Preacher Davidson go on down the pike to Hungry Gulch? Spread it around that we're too small and stingy here to give the Lord back a little bit about what he's given us?
Well, he ain't giving me enough for the work I'm putting in.
You're eating and you're drinking, and you still got a chance to strike it rich. That's more than you had before. Put it down, Jack. Put it down. Now, here's my put-in. Now you, dig, miner, dig. Well, it's more like it. Preacher Davidson saved your neck.
I ain't got a dime on me.
Yeah, and if you had, you wouldn't put in. How much does it add up to, Maggie?
Count it, Reverend. It's all yours.
You mean you folks...
Well, we had to do something to keep you from preaching at us day and night. Go on, count it.
It comes to, near as I can figure, including the dust, $280.
Make that an even 300.
That's mighty kind and generous of you all.
But it's not enough to build your church, huh?
Well, don't look at me, Maggie. I'm down to nickel number one.
Maybe it's another sign.
Sign?
The Lord works in mysterious ways his wonders to perform. A bell. That's it, a bell. Ring out glad tidings, let all men hear. The other camps have churches, but none of them has a bell. We'll buy the bell first and ring it and call in every sinner from here to Sacramento.
Why, sure. Sure, the bell will bring them in and we'll shake them down, huh? Oh, that is just to get some contributions to help you build your church.
Where are you going to find a bell for sale?
San Francisco, I guess.
Who's got time to leave his diggings and go all the way to San Francisco? It will be Christmas by the time you get back.
Well, I'll go.
Oh, you need what you can take out of your claim worse than anybody else. We'll draw cards. Two low men go. Knowing you all like I do, there isn't a one of you I'd leave out of my sight without another one to watch him. Not with $300 in the kitty. Okay, boys, turn them over. 6, 8, ace, 8, 6, queen, ace, 8, jack, 5, 4.
Little old bitty 2.
Who asked you in on this?
The free country, ain't it? Well, looks like you and me.
I wouldn't travel with him from here to the front door.
Well, then I'll go by myself.
Oh, no, you won't.
You lay your thieving paws on the Reverend's bell money and I'll cut your arm off. Right below your ears.
I was only trying to help.
I want you to know something, Maggie. That this is against my better judgment. Well, what are you waiting for? Come on. We're going to look for that bell if we have to look all the way to Monterey.
Oh, there she is.
Hey, we heard you had a bell, but nobody said it was anything like this. How much?
Well, no, I'm mighty fond of that bell.
Say, $100?
She cost me more than that in Boston.
Well, maybe we could go 150.
Mm.
All right, all right. Take all we've got. $300.
All right, she's yours.
Good.
We lugged that blasted thing all the way to the bay. And then we rode it across in a boat. And tomorrow we're supposed to load it on a steamer for Sacramento. Look at the blisters on my hands, Mr. What'd you say your name was?
My friends call me Honest Jim. Go on, my friend.
Well, if that big dumb ox Floyd Webster thinks I'm going to kill myself for a bell, he got another thing coming. I'm skipping out tonight.
Now, I wouldn't be too hasty, my friend. I don't think you realize the vast possibilities in this bell of yours. With shovels selling at $20 each, a bell of the dimensions you describe can be converted into cash, lots of cash. All we have to do is get the bell.
No, not a chance. If I know that Floyd Webster, he won't sleep a wink tonight guarding that bell as though it was made of pure gold.
All right, then it's up to you. Somehow you'll have to lose the big ox and get the bell back here to San Francisco.
Why do that?
When you get to Sacramento, get a wagon.
What then?
I know a place here where it can be converted. No questions asked.
It's a thief.
Oh.
Well, I got the bell loaded on the wagon. We're ready to leave for Volcano anytime you're well enough.
Oh.
Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, my, your fever is worse. You're a very sick man. Ain't that sick? Oh, my. This is terrible. We ain't going to be able to get that bell to the Reverend in time for Christmas. And that poor fellow just counting on it so it just about break his heart. Oh. Unless I take it myself. You? Oh, well, I know it's going to be a backbreaker, but I can manage somehow. How come you got so helpful all of a sudden? Well, I guess I got religion. You stay away from that bell, do you hear me? Oh, now you just relax, Floyd. Relax and don't worry about a thing. Hey, you come back here. You. Come on, get going. Move. 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 Come on, move. Come on. Come on. Move, blast you. Come on. Get it up. Come on. Hold. Get it up. Get it up there. Get it up there. Gotcha. Buenos días, señor. Oh, you have such a fine-looking bell, señor. A man who owns such a fine bell must have other things of interest. Dinero, perhaps. No es verdad, un poco de dinero. You want to hold me? Tell me. Why not? Hurry, give me. Vamos, hombre. Come on. So little? From the owner of such a beautiful bell? Well, must cost much money, huh? How much? You should know it's your bell. Oh, no. I don't own the bell. I'm just taking it to Volcano. Volcano? It appears to me you were going the other way.
Oh, it's that crazy horse here, not me. You see, there's a preacher in Volcano. He's trying to build himself a church. And we promised him a bell before Christmas.
Christmas is tomorrow.
Is it? Well, I better be going.
Wait! Wait a minute, senor. Here. Perhaps for the spirit of Christmas, you will do me one small kindness. As you see, I am without a horse.
Well, what happened to him?
The sheriff shot him. The bullet was meant for me, but I was on the other side of the horse. Poor horse. I will ride with you.
No, I'm in a hurry, and I
too am in a hurry. Por favor, señor.
Giddy.
This man of God in such a sinful place.
Man of who?
This man for whom you are taking the bell to his church.
Oh, Preacher Davidson.
Davidson. Preacher Davidson. He works a mine in the Arroyo Coyote.
Yeah, how'd you know?
Oh, I know. Stop here. One moment, senor. You are a very lucky man. It was my intention to kill you.
Yeah, kind of thought so.
You see, one time when I was being hunted, I was wounded. And this Preacher Davidson, he took me in, took care of me. He asked no questions. He's a good man. I will never forget this. Never. Vaya con Dios, amigo.
Wait a minute. What about the money you took from me?
Listen, I regret, senor. But even a thief must make a living.
Yeah, I guess so.
You need not have worried. Once I saw all the trouble you go through, all the hard work for this big, heavy bell, I say to myself, there is a good man. One does not find many good men in this life. Believe me. Adios, amigo.
Wacko. Reminds me of when I was a nipper in Sydney. Best tree we ever had. How about a cup of Christmas cheer, Maggie?
Well, I guess you've sure earned it.
Floyd, you're back. I knew you'd make it.
Oh, well, never mind about him. Where's the bell?
Yeah. Where's the bell?
In Frisco by now.
Well, what happened? Where's Jack Harris?
Where do you think he is? Oh, we bought a bill, all right. A beauty. And I paid for it with a whole $300. And we got it as far as Sacramento, and then I took sick. And he ran off with a bell.
You know, you're always preaching at us that there's some good in everybody. Well, let me tell you something, Reverend. If you'd have let us hang him the day he stole my horse...
Hey! What's that? It sounds like a bell. It is a bell. It is a bell!
I brought you your bell, Reverend.
I thought you said he stole it.
Lord, we thank thee for this gift, which brings to this sinful camp thy message of peace on earth to men of goodwill. Amen.
I don't believe it. I'm seeing it, and I just don't believe it. Hey, Reverend, I get to ring the bell, right?
Right. You've earned it.
And, take up the collection?
Oh, no. No, sir.
You keep your thieving paws off the church building money.
I think he's earned that right, too.
Oh, go ahead and ring the bell.
Up in the high Sierras, so near the state boundary that for a long time nobody knew whether it lay in Nevada or California, is the old mining camp of Aurora. In Nevada. Now, you may think they had their history as well as their geography confused when I tell you that this story is about Nevada's Plymouth Rock. This is the main street of Aurora in the year 1863.
A bullet went right through it. It's a miracle he wasn't killed.
Well, I guess I shouldn't have let him go on that errand alone, but, well, he begged so hard.
It would have happened even if one of us had been along. The point is, he shouldn't be here at all. Oh, this is no place to bring up a child, John. A wild, lawless camp.
Oh, Aurora's pretty decent.
Gunfights, street brawls.
I've seen drunks on the streets of Boston. What about that runaway in your hometown of Plymouth? He killed 2 people.
I'm not just talking about physical dangers. It's the whole rawness of the life out here.
Give us time, dear. This is new country.
So new they've only just found out which state Aurora's in. Can you imagine back home not knowing whether you lived in Massachusetts or Maine?
Maine used to be a part of Massachusetts, if I remember my history correctly.
Oh, John, I'm serious. It's all right for you to settle here. You're a man. What kind of a future does it offer for our child?
Make a man out of him, too.
Oh, John.
The boy's got to learn, Abby.
He needs standards to live up to, a background.
He's got us.
He needs community standards. You just don't seem to understand, John.
No, I don't. For a camp that's only 3 years old, I think Aurora's done mighty well.
Producing ore.
Yes, and believe me, I'm out to get my share of it.
Well, money isn't everything.
No, but it helps. helps relieve suffering, win wars. Yeah. See here what Major Sherman's doing? He's staging an auction tomorrow to raise money for the National Sanitary Commission. That's the organization that takes care of the sick and wounded in the war, no matter which side they're fighting on.
Yes, I know.
For the publisher of a rabid unionist newspaper like the Star, I think that's pretty wonderful. Shows what kind of a man he is.
What are they auctioning off?
Specimen of ore, donated by the Wide West Mining Company. Yeah, it's a beauty. It's on exhibit over at the Hickey Saloon.
A saloon. It would be.
Well, sure. Want as many folks as possible to see it. Draw a big crowd to the auction.
What's an auction?
Chip, what are you doing up at this hour?
I want to go to the auction.
Auction's not till tomorrow, son.
You get straight back to bed now before you catch your death of cold.
Can I go tomorrow, can I, Mama?
It's nothing you'd be interested in, dear. Auctions aren't for little boys.
What is an auction?
You get to bed now.
I want to see the auction.
Well, they got it up here. Hi, boys. Pretty good for its
What do you want, Sonny? It ain't started. Here, I'll pick you up. What do we got there? What do you got there, Fly? I got a kid for sale.
I'm for sale.
Yes, you are. We're going to auction you off. Who'll start the bidding? I'll bid 2 bids. He's all yours. I'll make it 4 bids.
It's Chip. They're mauling him. Stop it this minute. Put him down. How dare you?
We're just having a little fun, ma'am.
Fun. Maltreating a small boy.
You ain't hurt, are you, Sonny?
Of course not.
Scaring him half to death. Mama's here, darling.
I wasn't scared one bit.
I could hear you screaming for help. You ought to be ashamed of yourselves.
No, they meant no harm, dear.
They was auctioning me off, Mama.
It was just a joke, Abby.
I fail to see the humor.
You want your kid to be a sissy.
It's plain you're not a mother. Come on, dear, we're going home.
Can't I stay, please, Mama? I want to stay.
You've had enough, and so have I.
Well, good morning.
Hello, Major Tim.
Good morning, Major Sherman.
You're not leaving.
I'm afraid so.
Just as the auction's about to begin, you can't do that. It'll be exciting.
But no place for women and children.
You don't have to bid. Just cheer the others on. Oh, how about it, Abby?
You stay and represent the family.
That I will.
It's a wonderful cause, Major Sherman. I hope you raise a lot of money.
Thank you. Goodbye, Jim.
Citizens of Aurora, I have here before me a specimen of ore from the Wide West Mine.
One of the richest and most beautiful specimens that this camp has ever produced.
Oh, we read all that in the papers. Go ahead and start the auction. If any of you would like to step up here and examine this ore. Heck, it's been an exhibition all week. Start the bidding. Yeah, start it up. Get going. All right, my friends. For we are all friends today, remember that. We're neither Southerners nor Yankees, Republicans or Democrats. We're simply human beings united in a common cause, the relief of human suffering. When you bid, remember your money is going to an organization that knows no race, creed, nor politics. It ministers to the boys in blue and the boys in gray. God have mercy on them.
All right, folks, let's go. What am I bid for this fine specimen of ore?
$10.
20.
25. 50.
$100.
$100. Do I hear more? $125.
$150.
Another count he heard from.
$200.
$200. Not a fraction of what it's worth. Why, this specimen weighs at least $250.
$300.
$300. $300. Now we're getting somewhere. The gentleman bids $300. Do I hear $350?
$350. $400.
$400. $400. Why, the silver alone in this specimen would assay at
$500.
You took the words right out of my mouth, madam.
550.
600.
650. $700.
$700. $700. Remember, every extra dollar goes for more blankets, more bandages, more medicine for our soldiers.
800. 825.
$850.
900.
925.
$925. $925. Somebody make it $1,000. $1,000 for our boys on the battlefield, for our boys in the hospitals. You can't let them down.
$1,000.
$1,000. The gentleman bids $1,000. Any more bid? Going? Going? Gone for $1,000 to Mr. John Marshall of Massachusetts. Hooray!
Here you are, John.
Yeah, leave it where it is, sir.
But you own it.
Well, then I can auction it off again, can't I?
You mean you want me to go through?
No, no. I'll do the auctioneering this time. I bet you I can get more money out of this crowd than you did.
Here's $50. Says you can't.
Oh, taken. Okay, step aside, Major. All right, folks, now let's go. What am I offered for this handsome specimen of ore?
Come on, let's begin with 100. Who'll give me $100?
$100.
Nice. Well, $100. That's
$200.
$200. That's the way to go. Come on, let's have another $100.
$300.
$300. Now you go. Come on, let's go. $400. $400. $450.
You gave them $1,000?
Well, you know how it is at an auction, dear. You get swept off your feet.
$1,000? John, that represents all our savings.
Yes, I know.
The money we've been putting by for Chip's education. To send him to school back east when he's old enough. We'd agreed, John. You'd promised.
I'll save more, Abby. There's plenty of time.
You had no right.
At least it was in a good cause.
You think the sanitary fund is more important than your son's education?
Darling, Chip is only 5 years old.
Oh, I can't wait till the time comes for him to go back to civilization. Attend a good New England school.
Abby, there's a war on. Men are suffering, disabled.
Oh, right. Give. But give in proportion to what you've got. Not everything you own. There's no sense in impoverishing ourselves just because you were carried away by emotion.
I'm sorry.
I suppose the ore is worth something.
I haven't got the ore.
You haven't? What happened to it?
Well, I turned it back to be auctioned off again. And the next fella did the same thing, and the next. Abby, we raised over $11,000 altogether.
Where is the ore now?
Major Sherman took it back to the office with him.
Well, the least he can do is to give it to you.
Oh, Abby.
Well, you were the first to win it.
So what?
Well, if you'd kept it, they'd only raised $1,000 for the fund. As it is, they made 11 times as much. You're certainly entitled to the ore. Ask for it back.
I should say not.
Well, what's Major Sherman going to do with it now that it's served its purpose?
That's his business. Put it on display, I guess.
Well, if you were to go to him and explain how you overreached yourself bidding our entire savings, he'd understand, I'm sure. Well, the Major's a good friend of ours and fine in every way.
Abby, a man doesn't welch on a bargain. I pledged that $1,000.
Very well. If you won't ask him, I will.
Oh,
Mrs. Marshall.
Hello, Tim.
If you're looking for Major Sherman, he's not here.
When will he be back?
Not for several months, I'm afraid.
Several months.
Yes, he took the noon stage for the East on business.
Oh, I had no idea.
Well, it was quite sudden. In fact, he just had time to write the story of the auction for this week's issue and forward the proceeds to the National Sanitary Commission. Have you heard we raised $11,000?
Yes. And what happened to the specimen of ore?
Oh, that. The Major took it back east with him.
Back east?
In a carpet bag. Yes, ma'am, I guess to show him how rich we all are out here in Aurora.
Out of my way, Sonny, or I'll pick you up and sell you to the engines.
Giant powder cap. No, he's still alive. Doc's over on Bodie. I'll saddle up and go fetch him.
Chip. Chip!
He's past the crisis. It looks like he's going to be all right.
Thank you, Doctor. I don't know what to say.
Now, you get some rest while he's still sleeping. You need it, both of you.
We can never thank you enough, Doctor.
Well, it was the good Lord that pulled him through. You thank him. I'll look in again in the morning.
If he hadn't lived, I'd never have forgiven myself.
Darling, don't say that.
You were right, Abby. This is no place to bring up a child. As soon as he's well, you're taking him back home to civilization.
John!
I'll send you some money.
You mean you're not coming with us?
Well, not for a while. Darling, where in the East have I got a chance to make a fortune as I have here? You go and take Chip with you. Your family will be more than glad to have you with them. You can put Chip in school in Plymouth.
Where I used to teach.
Sure. He'll be able to make friends with children like himself.
Go to the Congregational Church.
Where we were married.
Oh, John, you're so good. Forgive me for all the harsh things I said about the auction. It was mean and ungenerous of me.
They've all been forgotten long ago. Now, you have to get some rest, like the doctor said. Because you got weeks of nursing ahead of you before that boy is well enough to travel.
You were so young when we left home, you probably don't even remember Plymouth.
What does it look like?
Well, it's not just how it looks, it's what it is.
What it is?
Plymouth was the first white settlement in New England, where our forefathers landed.
Forefathers?
The Pilgrims. This book tells the whole story. They came from the old world in a little sailing vessel called the Mayflower, looking for a country where they could be free. After 9 long, weary weeks at sea, they sighted land, America, and dropped anchor off a storm-lashed coast. It was just before Christmas in the year 1620. The rock on which they stepped ashore is known as Plymouth Rock, the threshold to a new continent and a new life. It was a hard life, lonely and dangerous. That first terrible winter, they buried nearly half their number. And yet, their faith in God never faltered. And when the Mayflower set sail again for England and they had a chance to go back, there wasn't one soul who left. That's the kind of people our ancestors were, willing to brave a wilderness for the things they believed in. Do you wonder I'm proud of our heritage?
Is Plymouth Rock still there?
Yes, it nearly disappeared under the sands at one time, but they rescued it. You'll see it when we get back home.
I can hardly wait.
Neither can I. So you hurry up now and get well. Chip, settle down now.
Why does the stage come, Mama?
Yeah. It is a little late.
Hello, Plug.
Howdy, Chip. How are you?
We're going back home on the stage.
I'll be glad it ain't in a candle box.
What's a candle box?
It's what they ship miners' remains in
Remains?
after they fool with giant powder. So long, fella. Ma'am?
He's nice.
Yes, for a rough man, he's... Oh, they've all been nice. Oh, John, I wish that... I can't imagine what's keeping that stage.
You, have your tickets all right?
In my reticule.
And your money?
You won't forget to write.
Don't you forget either.
Here comes the stage!
Oh, dearest, I wish you were coming with us. I don't like leaving you here alone.
No, don't worry about me. I'm going to be all right.
You will join us before too terribly long. Major Sherman.
My dear Mrs. Marshall.
Welcome back to Aurora, Major.
Hello, Major. Hiya, Tim.
Glad to see you.
I've been looking forward to seeing you. I've just visited your old hometown.
Plymouth?
Brought you news of all your friends.
Well, as a matter of
Let's
fact,
get on the stage, Mama.
The stage won't be leaving for a while, Chip.
It won't?
We had an accident to the rear axle, this side of Bodie. It'll take time to mend it.
Well, how long?
Several hours, the driver said.
Oh, gee.
Well, in that case, we might as well go back to the house and wait.
Will you come with us, Major? I'm eager to hear about your visit to Plymouth.
I could even supply a drink.
Well, thanks. I'll see you at the office later, Tim.
Yes, sir.
When I left Plymouth, I presented the specimen of ore to my host, Mr. Davis. You remember Mr. Davis?
Of course, head of the Pilgrim Society, an old neighbor.
And in return, he gave me this. A fragment of Plymouth Rock.
Plymouth Rock?
What you were telling me about, Mama?
It was chipped off accidentally back in 1700 when they were bringing the rock into view again from under the sand.
And they let you have it.
As a symbol from one group of pioneers to another.
It sort of sends tingles up my spine.
Can I touch it? The rock the Pilgrims landed on. Maybe they stepped right on this very piece.
Maybe they did, Chip.
And what are you going to do with it?
Put it in the safest place I can think of, where it'll be preserved for future generations of Nevadans.
I'm going to have it cemented in the wall of our new courthouse. And I want you, my dear, to have a hand in the ceremony.
Me?
As a descendant of the Mayflower Pilgrims, and the only person in Aurora who comes from Plymouth.
I do too. Can I have a hand?
Forget, son, you're leaving. Oh, it'll be a few days. The early part of next week, probably, before we hold the ceremony. You'll be back by then, won't you? Well, where are you going? Sacramento?
Well, I was going much farther than that, but for this, I'll wait.
Into the walls of this courthouse, dedicated to justice and liberty, the ideals for which our forefathers strove most, we place this piece of Plymouth Rock, the symbol of that undying spirit which carries man forever forward to carve his destiny on new frontiers.
John, I'm so glad.
That your ancestors came over on the Mayflower?
And to be a citizen of Aurora. I've only just begun to realize we're pioneers too, helping to make the history of America. May our children be as proud of us as we are of those who have gone before.
And of course she stayed. But I'm willing to bet that there isn't a history book in the country that tells this true story of the exchange, back there in 1864, of a piece of Nevada gold ore for a piece of historic Plymouth Rock.
Buckskins. Durable, warm, practical, and easy to get. In the West, if a man needed a new pair of pants, he simply took his rifle and went shopping for the right size. Quite a difference in style, wouldn't you say? But for Martha Jane Canary, this dress exemplified another world. It played a vital part in a calamity called Jane.
Who's buying? How are you? Oh, Jericho, how's that old lady doing? And Jimmy, when did they let you out? Hands off, sir. Now, Moose, come on, give us some of that good stuff. I'm booted and spurred and dried as cactus hole.
Gents, in honor of the Saddle Horn's favorite lady, Miss Calamity Jane, drinks are on the house. Nobody gonna steal your thunder, Calamity. Except one, baby.
What is it, a circus?
Don't you know who that is?
I'll buy it if you'll feed it.
That's Wild Bill Hickok. Excuse me.
Hey, Moose, I want another drink. Hey, did you ever hear about the time when Barney Mellon and I locked horns over in Tombstone?
Yes, sir. And the usual, Mr. Hickok's taking eggs, medium rare. Right away, sir.
I was wet as a Well, you never saw such a tangle of feathers in all your life.
Excuse me, Bill.
Swipe at me. And I got him right in the breadbasket with the barrel of my rifle. Oh, you never heard such hollering. Get! Stop pawing me. Charlie! Colorado Charlie Utter, you old bulldog, you. How are you?
I was okay a minute ago.
Oh, I'm touchy about being strange-handed.
I know. I forgot.
What's you doing here in Custer?
Well, I'm with Hickok.
With that ball of fluff? What do? Sing him to sleep every night?
No, I'm a kind of his straw boss. You know, I look after his business.
Business? What kind of business does he have?
We're going back east this winter to get up a show. You know, trick shooting, fancy riding exhibitions.
What's his specialty? Looking pretty?
Don't you kid yourself, Calamity. Bill is quite a man. Everything they say about him is true.
About having that fight with the grizzly bear and winning? And putting down the whole McCandless gang all by himself?
All true.
Him? One with all them curls?
Calamity, let me tell you, when he was Marshal of Abilene, he faced more gunsels in a week than most badges face in a lifetime. He's a living legend. They're going to be writing about him one day. Wild Bill Hickok. That name's going to be up there with Buffalo Bill, Custer, with all of them. Well, you're something of a celebrity yourself, Calamity.
Charlie, you're always joshing. Come on, let me buy you a drink.
I'm going to sit in for a couple of hands, Charlie.
Bill, I'd like you to meet Calamity Jane.
How do you do, Miss Calamity? Charlie?
I'll be right there, Bill. I always stick around when he plays poker. Double dealing could get somebody killed. Like I said, Calamity, he's quite a man. Your mouth's open, Calamity.
Mighty fine-looking saddle you got there.
Hey, morning, Calamity. Yeah, that's Wild Bill's.
How long you folks plan on staying in Custer?
About a week.
Waste of time. This prairie hole's just color in the pan. Now, you take Deadwood, for example. Things are going on in Deadwood, only 50 miles from here. And all them fancy magazine writers are writing about it all the time. Oh, there's always one of them around.
Yeah, I read a couple of pieces by Bloodline about Deadwood.
Well, it appears to me if a fellow wanted to hawk his own wares, well, Deadwood would be the place.
You might have something there, Calamity.
Vultures. If there's anything in this world I can't stomach, it's them sneaky, beady-eyed buzzards.
You got him with one shot.
Oh, I miss once in a while, but not that you'd notice.
Wait a minute. Well, sure. What's perfect? You could be that added attraction we'd need.
Oh, I don't reckon I could. I don't cotton to them fancy duds like your Mr. Hickok.
No fancy duds, Calamity. Just the way you are. Calamity Jane, the queen of the prairie. That's what the people would want to see.
You reckon?
Yeah, what an entrance we could make into Deadwood. Wild Bill Hickok and Calamity Jane. But they'd line up to see that like hungry steer.
The left stock is loose. Tighten it. I don't know, Charlie. I don't think I like the idea.
But it's a natural, Bill. Everybody knows Calamity Jane. She'd be a big asset to the troop. No other group has had a woman in it.
If we ever add a woman, I'd like her to at least look like a woman. But that one, she's dirty, cusses like a man, drinks like a fish, picks fights. She's trouble, Charlie.
I can handle her, Bill.
I don't think so.
Now, Bill, we made a deal. It's my job to build up some excitement, to make a name. Now, if we're going to have our own show next year, we've got to be known. And Calamity can help us do just that. You missed that one.
Throw up a silver dollar, I'll give you 4 bits change.
All right, Charlie. We'll give it a try. along, Calamity, if you just heed some simple rules.
What kind of rules?
No trouble. That's for openers. And, keep your drinking down to a respectable level. His foreleg seems stiff again. Better rub it down. Another thing. Our people bathe.
Now, wait a minute, mister.
You want out? Which horse is yours?
That bay right in front of you.
Get her a decent mount, Charlie.
Right.
Any questions?
I might think of some later.
We ride out for Deadwood at 6 tomorrow morning. Now, I expect you to be 1, on time, 2, sober, and 3, clean.
How about if I get 2 out of 3?
She'll be there, Bill. I'll see to it.
Never seen such a display of crude exhibitionism.
So I hoorated up a little bit. What's the matter with that? What'd you expect me to do? Sit up there, ride side saddle, and wave my lily white hand like some slick-it-up queen?
You're supposed to be a woman.
Well, I never had any trouble proving that I was before.
Well, why don't you just try proving you're a lady?
Come on, Calamity, liven up. You ain't shot out a mirror since you got here.
Oh, cut it out, fellas. Can't a gal act a little ladylike once in a while?
Gal? Oh, go on now, Calamity. Is there really an old fooling gal under that buckskin?
Keep your hands to yourself, Matt Ross.
You, dusting us off, Calamity?
Is there anything wrong in wanting to have a little drink in peace?
You ain't no high lonesome, honey. You and me, we used to be real friendly. Remember?
I warned you.
Why, you grimy sage hen.
Ain't but one man ever hit me and lived. And after what I did to him, he wished he was dead.
Hold it right there. Get on back to the hotel, Calamity.
Nobody hits me and gets away with it.
You hit her?
Well, she had it coming.
I told you to get back to the hotel.
Might as well now.
I'm sorry about this, gentlemen. We tried it, and it didn't pan out. Now, I don't want her with us.
But it wasn't her fault, Bill. Now, I checked. That Macroft wouldn't let her alone.
My mind is made up.
I'll get it.
I'd like to have a word with you, Bill.
I got a couple things to check on the shoot, Bill. I'll see you later.
Sit down.
No, I think better on my feet. I wanted to talk to you about last night.
You broke a rule, Calamity. One of the most important rules.
That card twirler asked for it. That filthy four-flusher figured he could make sport out of me.
Why, Calamity? What made you the way you are? You're a mockery to your own sex. Look at you. You're hard, callous, stubborn, full of contempt for anything and everybody, including yourself, especially yourself. Why?
Well, I know why you're the way you are. You're just like all the rest of them. You think just 'cause you wear pants that you're superior. I found that out when I was a little girl in Missouri, and I made my mind up that I was just as good as anything in pants, maybe even better. Man, I've always hated them.
Then why do you try to be one?
Whiskey. Don't take all day.
Now settle down, Calamity.
Who does he think he is?
Now, don't blame Bill, Calamity. He likes his women soft, real ladies with starched crinolines and sweet voices. He's a gentleman.
Well, if he thinks he can come prancing in and start ordering me around, he's got another thing coming.
You know what's wrong with you, Clam? You're falling in love with him.
Me? With that peacock on a white horse? Oh, Charlie, that's a good one. Have a drink on me. I'd like a closer look at that fancy dress, the one in the window. For you? No, I want it for my lop-eared aunt. Yes, for me.
You wouldn't believe what I just saw. She got herself one of those frilly dresses and a pair of high heels, and, well, she looks a mess.
Who?
Calamity. I just saw her.
Well, why would she do that?
I don't know. It might have been something I said to her, but we gotta talk her out of it, Bill. People want to see the real Calamity Jane. Toting a gun on her hip, not a lumpy rag doll. Now, you gotta do something, Bill.
What do you expect me to do about it?
Well, it's your fault just as much as it is mine. She's in love with you.
Calamity? In love with me?
She sure is. Now, you gotta talk to her. Make her understand. Tell her...
Thought it was customary for gentlemen to stand up when a lady came in.
You look, quite amazing, Calamity.
I haven't had a dress on in so long. Not since I left Missouri. I was 11 years old. How do I look, Bill?
Well, I'm still kind of taken back by the change. I guess I got used to seeing you in buckskins.
Well, I ain't quite used to the shoes yet, but I'm gonna practice on them a little. This lip rouge sure tastes funny. I never had it on before.
Yeah, I was just thinking, too, Calam. I think I like you a lot better in buckskins myself. You know, a little dirt on you maybe here and there.
Oh, who asked you? You know this dress cost $15. Isn't it pretty?
It's pretty. But a dress is just a piece of cloth, Calamity. You can't work miracles. Sometimes we can't change what we are, Calamity. Well, a team of matched horses, a big house on a hill, or a dress. It takes more than just those things to change what we are inside.
But I thought you said this morning that...
I know. Maybe I was wrong. You see, we all belong someplace. I guess that's the most important thing in life. Finding out where we belong, where we fit.
You think I look ridiculous, don't you?
I'd probably look the same way in one of those fancy banker outfits.
And can you picture me in one of those long-tailed coats and a stovepipe hat?
Stop your laughing. If you laugh at me once more, I'll split your head with an axe. And you fancied-up rooster, strutting around with all your spit and polish. You know what you are? All you are is a pair of pants.
That did it, Bill. Thanks.
I didn't do it for you. I did it for her. I didn't want to see her dragging her heart around at the end of a petticoat. She has feelings. Even though she tries to hide them. Mind if I sit in?
Sure, sit in. Wonder if you'd mind letting Mr. Hickok have that seat.
That's what I'm winning. Might change my luck if I move.
That's quite all right. I'll sit here.
Yeah, but Bill, you never...
Oh, it's all right. You better go look after her, Charlie. Oh, and Dick, I'd appreciate it if you'd get me some cigars.
Look. That's what I am. Just plain out and out look. But I'll show him. I'll show that full of himself hunk of lard. I'll show him what a real woman is. You bet your life I'll show him. He's gonna see.
It's Hickok. Jack McCall shot him.
What?
Come on, Calamity. Come on. You never chance, Calamity. Back was to the door.
I cleared out there.
What are you gawking at, you dirty ditch diggers? Ain't you never seen a dead man before? Let's get a little life in this place. Start pouring and keep it coming. Come on, don't camp around. All you Nelly-skinned mudtails, drink up.
All right, come on. How about a drink down
Remember the funeral they gave for old Ben Hatton? That was a real fandango, wasn't it? Come on, boys, bend that elbow. Come on. We're gonna make that Hatton Clinton party look like a church social. You hear? Come on, drown those crows of yours in that scamper juice, you old crowbaits. We're just getting started. Hear me? We're just getting started.
On August 2nd, 1903, Martha Jane Canary died in Terry, Montana, a short distance from Deadwood. Ironically, it was exactly the 27th anniversary of Wild Bill's death. At her request, she was buried next to him in the Mount Moriah Cemetery. Next week, another true story of the Old West. See you then.